Hi guys, starting off demo on Doccersign. This is the accounting package, and basically we have an integration with Asana, Trello, ShareFile, and our own email signing type service, which we'll be sending it out to. But first off, let's start the boat with Doccersign and the demo at Doccersign. So to log in, it's demo@doccersign.com, capital ASAP 2021, pound or without the pound, depending on the day of the week. But essentially, that's your login info if you want to walk through the demo. We'll click the Keep Me Signed In. Let's go log in. Well, this takes a little bit of time just to log in and stuff, right? Okay, great, we're in. We got a couple of menu items here. We got onboarding, create T183, create a T1013, and onboarded clients. We actually have a couple of more features, but on the online demo, when we actually get to meet up and everything, I'll be able to explain a little bit more in depth and take you a little bit more of a walkthrough, but we'll get into that stuff later. Right now, we're going to onboard a brand new client and go from there. So right now we're going to start off with Mr. Whoever, 987-456-321. The social insurance number, there is validation on the social insurance number. For example, as you can see, not a valid social insurance number, but we also do check inside the Asana project management tool and Trello to see if you already contain an existing social insurance number. So there's no duplicates or anything of the sort. So for right now, I'm going to still keep it to Nadeem. However, we are going to change our email and we're going to select tax years. Okay, so the tax years, let's say, are going to be 2019, 2020. We do have the ability to groups, but as we go in depth in our sales meeting or demo meeting, whatever we want to call it, we'll talk a little bit about the grouping and the naming conventions around that. Okay. For right now, we're going to use colonytiretest@gmail.com, just a fictitious Gmail, and basically we're going to go over here. Generally, as you know, a T1013 does not need to be signed every time. It's the engagement letter that really does need to be signed for the tax years, and the T1013 only needs to be signed once. In this case, we're actually going to just go straight ahead and onboard the client and send them out a T1013 for signing, as well as the engagement letter. So let's press onboard. So first of all, this takes about 10 to 20 seconds roughly, but it's doing quite a bit behind the scenes here. It's creating things in Asana, Trello, and not sure if all is yet, but we'll get to there. So creating objects in Asana, creating the Trello cards, okay, processing the form, sending out the email. Now, as you can see, we got success right there. Now, while Mailgun, and we use Mailgun for a specific reason, it has less bounce back, probably one of the 98%, and 2% is a bounce back, if at all. Okay, I myself have not received any bounce backs to date. But let's go into Asana first. Okay. So guys, yeah, now I want to show you Asana. I actually located down the one that was specific to us. And as you can see, Sayani Nadeem 6321, last four digits of our social insurance number. You can see over here, it was just created today. What we're going to do is we're going to go into Asana. And as you can see here, we got tasks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Generally, these subtasks and actual tasks, right, are underneath the project for your staff to kind of click and say, hey, we received the signed engagement letter, prepared personal tax return, we got a review of the return. Great. What that does is it actually, when your staff fills it out, it actually moves this card, Sayani Nadeem 2020 and 2019. If we were to select 2019, it actually moves it across the board as such automatically. Now, we're not going to do it right now. It takes about 5 minutes on a cyclical redundancy because the amount of hits that Asana takes on and there's a certain cap and there's a certain limit, but it goes about 5 every 10 minutes. We can set it to whatever you want, but it gives you a bird's eye view of what's actually happening in when staff are working remotely. So for example, you got 6 staff, 6 people are working on 800 different projects, right, for personal tax returns, and you're just flying them away. But you got to know, hey, where's everything at? Now, tracing it down in an Excel spreadsheet or even in Google Sheets kind of gets a little bit cumbersome. And this way, it kind of syncs it up to a Kanban board. The Kanban board is really nice. We actually provide integration, and we are providing a sync with all of these. I mean, these go down for miles, right? With all of these actual personal tax returns to the which to the tasks, and then eventually down to the e-file, the tax return. So now we got that kind of done. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into the email and we're actually going to see what happened with the sending of an engagement letter and sending of the tax authorization form that we had engaged earlier. So one second here. So now as you can see, we're in the tax authorization form. Let's go click on it. Let's go sign it. Click here to sign the document. As you can see, we actually already got it filled out, and you're going to see that right now as well too. But the client actually gets a filled out PDF as well. Right here, we can see Nadeem Sani T1013, and let's scroll down in this iframe, and as you can see, 987456321. As you can see, the last 4 digits of our Asana task matched up, and we're actually getting the T1013 signed. Your group ID and first name and last name, of course, the group name will actually be there for your accounting tax firm. And as you can see here on the authorization, we do need a signature and we do need a year, month, date. As well, we got a created signature and we got a custom signature. A custom signature is basically a hand-drawn signature. I generally like to go with the created signature, and let's go to Nadeem Sayani, and we're going to generate the sign. Okay, as you can see, very similar to a lot of other ones, we have a Nadeem Sayani handwritten type of deal, and we're going to go, I read the terms and conditions. We can put in any terms and conditions we want in there, and we got to submit. Okay, and as you can see, it's just pumping it out. Okay, success. You'll get a copy of the signed form to your email. You can close this window and do not sign again by going back to the page. Now, another one we're also going to do is we are going to get the engagement letter signed. So that comes as an actual Word document. And as you can see over here, we've got, we'll put in whatever headings and color you need filled in. And as you can see, we got 2019, 2020, 2019, 2020. And let's go get it signed. Here we go. Let's say click here to sign the document. As you can see here, we actually got a key, and this is an encrypted key to 56-bit encryption. So we generally keep an expiry on them. Keys cannot be forged or signatured or anything of the sort. We do store it, and let's say we go down, we're going to go down, and Nadeem Sani, and we're going to get the date. And let's go with the custom signature, okay? Really bad signature, but let's go for it. There we go. As you can see, we're just twiddling around, processing the document. Takes a little while because we actually convert it to a PDF and we flatten the PDF. PDF needs to be flattened to be actually, considered a signed, legit document. So that has a couple of things in there. Success, you'll get a copy of the signed form. We've already seen that. Okay, great. Now what we're going to do is, hey, we got it. So let's go check it out. We got a signed T10 authorization form, and let's go check it out. Okay. As you can see here, Nadeem Sayani, 2020, 03, 23rd. As you can see, that's today's date. Great, we're good to go, rocking and rolling. Allowing them to do our taxes, and we can, they're allowing us to do their taxes. We also got a Nadeem Sayani signed engagement letter. Okay, as you can see here, we go down, and we got our hand signature signed with the date, okay? And you know, this is just a sample. We can cater and customize this to whatever you need and whatever you want, right? It is delivery at doccersign.com. We'll change that up, not a problem. And then we also get another bonus added extra. And this one takes a little bit of time. So I'm going to just show you that in the second part here, or the third part. Okay, we're going to go log in. This would be generally your Citrix share file. And your Citrix share file, basically, you know, a lot of tax accountants, you guys use the Citrix share file, and it's very promising, very nice. Again, we automatically create a Citrix Sharefile account with a username and password for your clients to log in underneath your parent account. So that's already done. It takes about 10 minutes for Citrix to get back to us, but generally you can depend on that Citrix Sharefile is going to create a username and account.